Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Clemakai Tukuinga. I want to start firstly by thanking all those voters in North Canterbury or Pukepuke who supported me back into this role. In returning as a third-term councillor, I note that the key priorities I stood for previously still stand today. I understand and am committed to my role as a governor and the responsibilities needed for effective governance at this table. I apply critical and strategic thinking to make reasoned decision-making whilst balancing social, cultural, economic values with responsible environmental objectives. And I'm not afraid to stand alone on a decision that does not align with my ethical and moral values. 2 terms of experience, knowledge and connections will be a real attribute and add value as this council enters into even more challenging times this term. It was my interest and belief in the Canterbury Water Management Strategy that led me to standing for council in 2016. And fresh water and the Canterbury Water Management Strategy is still very much a core passion for me. As a result, I'm a strong believer and a willing champion of the values of and have an in-depth knowledge and a good understanding of the Canterbury Water Management Strategy and its collaborative processes as a vital plank for Environment Canterbury's way of working. There is much work still to do on improving freshwater outcomes and working landscapes and addressing future water security or scarcity in the face of predicted impacts of changing climate, and I'm up for the challenge. Aligned with improving environmental outcomes is the integrated planning work, incorporating central government's legislative directives on freshwater, biodiversity, climate change, urban development, and of course updating our regional policy statement and coastal plan. And the impacts will be significant across both our urban and rural communities. A key focus for me will be to ensure our communities are involved and heard so that we take people with us and achieve change faster, more effectively, rather than solely relying on pursuing a rigid regulatory approach. Any regulations that are developed must be common sense, implementable, enabling and supportive of innovation and change. The subject of prudent financial oversight and affordable rates is of great importance to me. And our role in managing Ratepayers Fund is critical in making the region a better place to live and work. My business background and appreciation of the value of hard-earned cash is my driver for a focus on prioritisation of work, value for money and wise investment within Environment Canterbury within a finite ratepayer funded envelope of affordable rates. I am keen to see and take a leadership role in strong regional governance that builds bridges by developing a greater degree of trust and respect between the council, mana whenua, ratepayers, stakeholders and the wider public of Canterbury. Trust and respect takes time, and I feel there are still significant opportunities to build on and improve their transparency and our communication. I want a united Canterbury that stands proud as one. And every Canterbury citizen has a responsibility to consider the impacts of their actions on the environment and has a part to play in ensuring a sustainable future. We need to acknowledge the work that's been done in our wider community as urban and rural sectors try to get ahead of the regulatory authorities. The real advances are being made outside this building. Having said all that, this is not about what I'm going to do, but what we could do as a united council this triennium. Thank you.